I was excited for Overwatch 2 because it seemed like a good idea to me. You know, making one of the best parts of Overwatch 1, which is the PvE events, just part of the base game, was really cool and I liked it. And then obviously all this stuff came about how it was going to be the same game essentially. All the maps from the Overwatch 2 would be put in Overwatch 1, all the heroes would be shared between the games. You could play on Overwatch 1 with players from Overwatch 2 and all, and it would just be it was pointless why they would be making a sequel. Then they made it free, and they were going to make it free, and they announced it was going to be a free-to-play game. They were going to get rid of loot boxes and put a battle pass in, and this all seemed fair enough to me. They want to boost the player base, so make it free. They want to add a battle pass so people continue playing, and that's good. You know, that's what a lot of companies do nowadays. Look at Apex Legends, look at Fortnite. Free to play with a battle pass. And it made sense. But what doesn't make sense is the more recent decisions. So they're going to be shutting down the original Overwatch's servers permanently. So they're just going to be getting rid of Overwatch 1 entirely to focus on Overwatch 2, which is... it's not a good look. Like, when you're releasing a sequel for a game, you don't want to take the original game out back and shoot it in the back of the head to force people to play the sequel, because it doesn't look good. Especially when there's all this controversy around the sequel already, because the Battle Pass has the heroes locked in it. So if you want to play the new character, you know, they've just launched a trailer for the latest season, and it's got the new character in it, and it's got all this cool stuff, and the character's this really, really cool looking character, and you really want to play them, you have to play the game or pay to unlock the Battle Pass. And it does not look good. Because Overwatch, fundamentally, is about switching characters on the fly. Well, it's not. It's one of the core fundamentals, at least. The ability to see that the enemy team is playing a certain meta, or your team's playing badly, so you have to switch characters to compensate. You know, maybe there's a certain character the enemies are playing who's a hard counter to whatever character you're playing. Well, switch up. Or maybe your team is playing particularly poorly, so you want to switch to a character who can help your team more. And that is fundamentally part of Overwatch's DNA, the ability to quickly switch characters on the fly. But say that your team is up against an enemy who has this new hero, and this new hero is like the meta. Like, if you do not play them, you are going to lose the match because they're really overpowered when combined with some other hero. So let's say that you have to have them, and your team doesn't because your team hasn't paid the money to, or they haven't played long enough to be able to. You know what that's going to lead to? That's going to lead to people just quitting because then they just feel like it's an unfair loss because they can't switch to counter this new character, they can't play this new character unless they give you money, and if they have to pay just to have basic enjoyment in the game, they're not going to really want to. They're just going to want to save their time and their money and quit. And that's going to lead to people going off. And, you know, unlocking heroes through the Battle Pass is not a good idea. And they revealed a new hero recently, Kiriko, who is, you know, yet another stereotype of the people of the nation they're from. You know, because Overwatch can't have a character who doesn't have some sort of stereotype from whatever nation they're from. Even if they're from the moon, they're a stereotype of the moon people. So, what they do is they have this new character unlocked when you reach tier 50. Now, it is on the free battle pass, so it is on the free track and not the paid one, but that doesn't change the fact that it just comes off as being very greedy, because they're taking the original and they're turning it off and then saying, oops, you like the game? Well, looks like you're gonna have to play Overwatch 2 now. And they're locking heroes behind the battle pass, and this is not a good idea at all. Now, there is a way that this could work if they wanted to make money from new heroes. Rainbow Six Siege releases a new operator with every season, and you don't get them for free. The game has two in-game currencies: a paid currency, which can be used to buy premium stuff, as well as also just buying the regular stuff that Renown, which is the second in-game currency, can buy. So stuff will cost cheaper if you buy it with the premium credits, but you can't. But you can get just Renown from playing the game normally. So you win a match, you get some Renown. You lose a match, you get some Renown. You will get Renown whether you win or lose. And you can buy the characters with it. So with the base game, you've got a bunch of characters already unlocked, but then you also have these DLC operators, and you can just buy them with Renown. They also have a battle pass, and if you buy the premium battle pass, you instantly unlock the new hero. And this is a good system, because it doesn't mean that you have to pay to unlock the new character. It also means that you don't have to just play the new character, because there's already a bunch who are available to you, and you could just buy them just by getting this in-game currency. But also, if you do have the money and you do want to spend it, then you can buy them. But you don't have to pay, or you don't have to play, rather, through the battle pass to unlock them. And it's a good system. It's fair, because it means that anyone can play any hero or get any hero. So if there's a character that you really want to get because they look really cool, well, you could buy them with real money, or you could just keep playing through the game and get enough Renown to buy them. And this is, and if Overwatch 2, if they want to have a system where, oh, looky, you want the new hero, well, they're locked, then they should do what Siege does. And they should have it locked behind this in-game currency, as well as, real life money, because it's a lot fairer then. Now, I'm not really sure what direction they're going to be going with Overwatch 2 at this point, because they've delayed a bunch of stuff with it as well. So PvE, which was one of the selling points of the game, and to me was one of the main reasons that I would want to get it, has been delayed as well. So if you want to do that, you're going to have to wait until 2023. And it just all looks like a perfect storm for disaster, because they're killing the original game, so forcing people to play the sequel, which just seems to be worse. And it just doesn't look that good on them. It doesn't really look like it's going to overall be, a good experience for people. And that's really all I have to say on it, though. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and all, and I really hope you'll join me in the next episode. Love yous.